Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy DLloyd, and we are here, you guys, with another episode of our Baltimore Ravens Madden 17 Connected Franchise Series. Now, we are coming into this ballgame with a 5-3 record, which is good enough for first place in the AFC North so far. We're taking on the Cleveland Browns for the second time this season. They are currently 5-4, so they're definitely trying to stay over 500 in this matchup, but hopefully we can get the win. We are playing on Thursday night at home. We're wearing the all-black uniform, so we had to come away with the victory when we're wearing the all blacks. But anyway, you see Ryan Fitzpatrick coming out as the starting quarterback for the Cleveland Browns. So the first play, they get a 2-yard gain. Right here, they hand it off to Duke Johnson. He will get a gain of 4. So now it is 3rd and 4 for the Cleveland Browns. We're trying to get them off the field, but instead they will end up getting a first down already. So now the very next play, still under center, they're going to hand this one off to Duke Johnson, who breaks out of one tackle, gets caught up behind his line, but he's still able to find room to run down the field. We are trying to catch him, and eventually Stephen Tulloch will bring him down from behind, but fortunately for us, they would be called for an illegal block in the back. You see Gary Barnes right here. It's just a little small shove on Elvis Dumerville, and that was enough for the referee to throw their flag. So we are grateful for that a little bit. Just brings them back, but they still get the first down. Right here, this is Isaiah Crowell taking this one up the middle, running very hard. He gets a gain of 8. Now 2nd and 2 to go with the play fake. We were trying to come through with the sack, but a great block by the running back, but it did not matter because this football will end up falling incomplete anyway. So now it is 3rd and 2 for the Browns. They hand it off to Duke Johnson. He just barely going to be able to pick up that first down on that play. So now it is 2nd and 9. Fitzpatrick hands it off to Crowell, who spins out of a tackle in the backfield, but he still ends up losing a yard on that play. So now it is 3rd and 9 for the Cleveland Browns. Fitzpatrick taking a shot into the end zone, and look at this. They are going to call a defensive pass interference, you guys. Take another look at this one. Just the arm. You see the arm coming out right there, and that was enough for the referee to go ahead and throw their flag. So they get the ball at the 1-yard line. So we're trying to come up with the goal line stand, but instead Duke Johnson is diving into the end zone, being disrespectful on our home field on Thursday night primetime football. Look at this one again, just diving, showboating his way into the end zone. So we're going to have to try to get some points back and kind of make him pay for showboating on our home field. So you see Joe Flacco, he's going to be our quarterback in this one once again. 8 touchdowns, 6 interceptions so far on the season. So being pretty mediocre on the season, but he's a lot better than when we had that whole terrible quarterback situation at the beginning of the year. But first play from scrimmage, that football falls incomplete. So now we're looking at a 2nd and 10, and right away we're throwing another interception right here. We're trying to find Steve Smith a bad throw. He curled to the inside. We threw it to the outside for whatever reason, and that ended up being picked off. A terrible throw right there. And now the Cleveland Browns are going to take over in good field position. Look at this one more time. It probably would have worked if the throw would have been accurate, but inaccurate pass. Now the Cleveland Browns are taking over at the 37-yard line. So first play after the turnover, they go with a play fake. This is Gary Barnes. He's able to make a defender miss, and then he's able to get into the end zone for a touchdown. So just like that, you guys, the Cleveland Browns are winning this ball game 14-0. So now we need to quit playing games. We need to go to work. We hand it off to Justin Forsett. He picks up a first down on that play. 2 plays later, it is 2nd and 5. We're going to find Kamar Aiken, who makes the reception, and he's going to take this one to the crib for a touchdown, you guys. And we are now back within 7 points in this ball game. Take a look at this one. The play fake was perfectly executed by Flacco. As you see, the strong safety came up thinking we were handing it off to him. That created the space for Kamar Aiken to come up with the catch, outrun his guy, then nobody else was in front of him the rest of his trip into the end zone. So like I said, the score now is 14-7. We're still trailing, but a couple defensive stops, and we can have a whole nother ball game right here. This is Fitzpatrick. He's going to throw this one to Duke Johnson, who makes that reception right there. And now 2 plays later, it is 2nd and 10. We bring the pressure, and that will be a sack, you guys. A huge sack right there. So now it is 3rd and 17 for the Cleveland Browns. Fitzpatrick looking to his left. He's going to find Hawkins, who makes that reception, and that one will be a first down. 2nd and 9 now. The pressure is coming, but Fitzpatrick drops back enough. Has plenty of time. He's lobbing this one into the end zone. His guy's boxing out our corner, but he drops the football. So that is great news for us. So So now it is 3rd and 9 for the Cleveland Browns. They go with a play fake again, and look at this. Ryan Fitzpatrick is just chilling in the pocket. Eventually he's going to look down the field, but his receiver will drop the football. They will have to punt it. So now we have a chance to tie this ball game up. So working out of our own end zone from the 9-yard line, we come up with a completion to Crockett Gilmore. 2 plays later, it is 2nd and 8, and we're going to throw another interception. This time we were looking for Forsett. Look at this one again, you guys. He just tried to settle down right there in the zone, throw it over him. This is another interception, a bad interception, because they're going to start with the football from about the 30-yard line. So a very good start for the Cleveland Browns. We need to come up with a stop now. 1st and 10 to go with a play fake yet again, throwing this one down the field, and this football will be popped into the air and it will fall incomplete. So now it is 3rd and 8 for the Browns. They go with another play fake. They've been doing this all game, but this time they're going to find Coleman, but he ends up dropping the football as CJ Mosley comes through with a great hit right there. You see him catching the football, the hit comes through, he ends up dropping it, and now they've settled for a field goal instead of a touchdown. We had a chance to block it right there, but the kick will end up being good. So 17-7 is the score here in the 2nd quarter. Forsett finding room to run. He will end up picking up a gain of 10, but he is inches shy of that 1st down marker. So we end up giving him the ball in the very next play. He ends up getting the 1st down. Now the very next play again, 1st and 10 from the 37-yard line. We find Steve Smith, who comes up with the reception, and he will pick up another 1st down on this possession. 2nd and 4 now. We are under center this time. Joe Flacco with a deep drop back, and he is going to find Steve Smith again, making the reception at the 26-yard line. So now it is 2nd and 10. We hand this one off to Forsett up the middle. He's going to take this one down to the 18-yard line. 3rd and 2 now. We're trying to convert, keep the drive alive, and Forsett's going to do just that, taking this one down to the 7-yard line. 2nd and goal now. We hand it off to Carlos Williams. He goes absolutely nowhere on that play. So now it is 3rd and goal. Joe Flacco's going to look to his left, and he's going to find Kamar Aiken into the end zone for a touchdown. So we are now only trailing by 3 points in this ballgame. As you see the pylon cam right there, him crossing over the line. We're down by 3. We end up forcing a 3 and out. So now we got about 40 seconds to go to work, and right away we find Buck Allen on the slip screen. Jukes past the defender, then gets pushed out of bounds at the 49-yard line. The very next play, the Browns are bringing the pressure, but we are going to find Matthews on that drag route, stiff arming the defender, then taking this one down to the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 now, 25 seconds remaining in the half. Joe Flacco's trying to scramble, but he will be brought down by Paul Kruger. So now it is 2nd and 12. Flacco's going to roll out to his right again. I don't know why I keep doing this. I know he is slow, trying to find a guy down the field, but instead we end up throwing this football away. So we go ahead, settle for a field goal attempt, last play of the half, and this kick will end up being short, hitting the crossbar right there, and that will send us to halftime trailing by 3 points. 17-14 is the score, but we do get the football first to start off the 3rd quarter. And on our first play, we're going to hand this one off to Justin Forsett. He's taking this one to the outside, but he's unable to get there. He's getting brought down from behind after only a gain of 3 yards. Right here, we're going to hand it off to Taliaferro, who is back in the ball game. He's going to pick up a 1st down on that play, which is definitely a very good run. So now we have the 1st down, handing it off to Forsett. He will take this one past midfield. So we're taking baby steps here, driving down the field. But right here, Forsett having a bigger run right here, taking this one down to the 40-yard line. Now 1st and 10. We're coming out in shotgun, but we're going right back to the ground, handing this one off to Forsett. He's picking up another 1st down here, a gain of about 12 yards. So now it is 3rd and 4 right here. Joe Flacco looking to his right. He's going to find Kamar Aiken, who makes that reception, and he will be pushed out of bounds inside of the 10-yard line. So 2nd and goal. Joe Flacco dropping back, and the pressure gets to him as he gets brought down for a sack. So we have to go for it on 3rd and goal from the 16. We're taking a shot into the end zone, and we find Mike Wallace on the deep out route, making the touchdown reception, you guys, and we have taken the lead in this ball game, up 21-17, but it doesn't last very long, because right here, Hawkins taking this one down the field. We're trying to catch him, and eventually House will come up with the touchdown saving tackle. So 21-17, we're just trying to at least hold them to a field goal right here. This is Duke Johnson. However, Duke can pass the defender, breaking out of another tackle, and Duke Johnson is taking this one into the end zone. Look at this one again. A nice juke move over Eric Weddle right here, and then Ladarius Webb cannot make the tackle. That resulted into a touchdown. And then after they made us go 3, now they get the football again. We come up with a huge sack. That is Terrell Suggs once again. Our sack leader on our team, you see him getting to the outside, collapsing the pocket, and then coming back up and making that great sack. So it's doing pretty good. Our pressure's doing pretty decently. It kind of affected Ryan Fitzpatrick a little bit, but we need it to be a little bit more effective. Right here, the second and goal, to hand this second and 14, excuse me, hand this one off to Duke Johnson. He goes nowhere. 3rd and 15, Fitzpatrick drops back right now. He is just chilling in the pocket again, and they're going to end up finding Hawkins on the seam route, making that catch in between 2 defenders. So now they have a first down in the 4th quarter. They're going to find Duke Johnson right here on the swing route. He takes a big time hit, but that would still be a first down for the Cleveland Browns. Then 1st and 10, to hand off to Isaiah Crowell. He stiff arms the defender, runs over another defender, and he will take this one for a gain of 6 yards. 3rd and 4. Now they're looking for the slip screen. We were able to take that one away. They have to throw this football away, and that is definitely good because now they're attempting a field goal here to extend their lead, but the kick will be wide right. So we have an opportunity here, 9 minutes ago, trailing by 3 points, to try to get something going. Right here, Steve Smith drops the football. It would have been a great catch if he could come down with it, but on 2nd and 10, he redeems himself by making this catch on that slant route. 3rd and 1 now, looking to our right. We're going to find Forsett, but he will be brought down short of that first down marker. So we decided to go for it on 4th and 3. 7 minutes to go in the ballgame. We're dropping back, and we find a wide open Steve Smith, who sat down in that zone, you guys. So a huge play, keeping our drive alive now. 1st and 10. We're taking a shot down the field, and this is Steve Smith who makes the reception. That will be a touchdown, a huge play, you guys. Taking a look at it, there was a penalty, but that was on the Cleveland Browns. You see Steve Smith getting off the jam with a nice efficient stutter step right there. Then once he was past his guy, pretty much nothing he could do as he started pulling away, makes the easy catch. Then he's just chilling into the end zone. But as I said, it was a defensive holding. It came right here. K'Waun Williams held Mike Wallace. So that's where the penalty came from. The flag was thrown. Does not matter. Now we're attempting the extra point. But look at this, our extra point would be blocked, you guys. So this is only a 3-point ball game. 7 minutes ago, the Cleveland Browns have a chance to either tie this game up or take a 4-point lead with a touchdown. So you see our defense, they are ready to go. They are coming onto the field right now. Ryan Fitzpatrick is in shotgun, 2nd and 10, taking a shot down the field, and Josh Gordon is going to make that reception near midfield. A very good play for the Cleveland Browns. Very next play, 1st and 10. They're live this one up. This is Gabriel who's going to make that reception. Now, the next play, 1st and 15. This is Gary Barnage who makes this reception. So the Cleveland Browns are driving down the field very quickly. 3rd and 4, though. We're trying to get him off the field, but Corey Coleman comes up with that reception, and that will extend the drive for the Cleveland Browns. 1st and 10, the hand this one off to Duke Johnson. He takes this one to the 10-yard line. 2nd and 8 right here, though. Ryan Fitzpatrick is trying to find this guy on the slip screen. He ends up having to throw this football out of bounds. Now it is 3rd and 8. They go ahead and hand this one off to Duke Johnson, which I don't know why. I thought they would take a shot into the end zone. We come through with the stop. They kick a field goal right here. They play to save this game, tied up at 27 apiece, but we have 3 minutes for Joe Flacco to try to drive us down the field. So 1st and 10 right here. Flacco drops back. He's going to find Justin Forsett, who makes this reception, and he's going to get this one for a gain of 9 yards. 2nd and 1. Now we hand it off to Buck Allen. He's going to end up picking up a first down as he's running extremely hard on that carry for a gain of about 15. Right here it is 1st and 10. We're looking for a slip screen. This is Forsett coming up with the catch, jukes past the defender, and then takes this one into Cleveland territory. So things are looking very good now. 1st and 10. We're dropping back again, and then Steve Smith able to get both feet down in bounds, making a great catch. Now we're trying to run off a little bit of clock here. We're going to hand this one off to Forsett. He gets a nice carry, taking this one to the 20-yard line. Cleveland will use a timeout there. Then on 2nd down, we hand off to Buck Allen. He will end up picking up a first down on that play. Cleveland uses their last timeout right here. We just wanted to center this football a little bit. We do just that on that play. So then we come out the next play. We're going to take a QB kneel, which is definitely good. A runs off time. We call the timeout with 3 seconds left. Send our kicker out here, and now we just need to hope this kick does not get blocked. It does not, and this kick is good, and that is going to be the ball game, you guys. We come through with a 30-27 victory on Thursday Night Football. We are going to advance with a huge win here, staying in first place in the AFC North, which is good with that 6-3 record. But taking a look at the stats in this ball game, you guys, Joe Flacco threw 3 interceptions, but he ended up with 4 touchdowns and 300 yards through the air. Justin Forsett, 15 carries, 95 yards. Steve Smith had another great game, 6 receptions, 104 yards, and a touchdown. Then Kamar Aiken, he just showed up when we needed him the most. Only 3 receptions, but 2 touchdowns on those 3 receptions for a total of 75 yards. But that is all I have for this episode, you guys. We came through with another victory. Hopefully we can keep this momentum going as we take on Ezekiel Elliott and the Dallas Cowboys in the next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please go ahead and leave this video a like. It helps me out a lot. And subscribe if you haven't already. It's your boy D Lloyd. I'm going to see y'all next time. Peace.